Welcome back to Let's Play Starsector. I'm Hunter Black Luna, and in the first part of our Let's Play, we began our career as Cypher Rage, a man living on the edge of space. I'm told my gruff voice isn't very popular, so I'm gonna stop. Last time, we raided some pirates and hired ourselves a cargo shuttle, and now we're gonna get back to picking fights with pirates. Not actual pirate attack fleets, though. Not if we can help it. We can go have a look, but I really don't want to get into it with enemies that could fight back. Those distinctive T-shape forward sections are Hammerhead class destroyers, and we can't take that. Not one-on-one, we sure can't. We are still a light asset. Fortunately, the orbits of these planets have brought us around so that actually this is a very favorable configuration of planets. We can get to Asharu, Jangala, and Barad whenever we want. But yeah, we are avoiding the strong places to strike the weak. We're commerce raiders. For instance, that attack fleet has at least 2 destroyers in it. I wouldn't even like to go 3 frigates against 1, but that's particularly ugly. So that's a pirate port, as we saw last time. It will periodically spawn pirate activity. We're looking for merchant ships, like smugglers coming in. He's got a burn of 8, which means he could run from us, but he's trying to dock with the station. And it looks like he actually thinks he's a fair match for us. We fought the Hound before, though. Yeah, since we have more than one ship, we now have to specify which one we're deploying every time. Although we're not sending the shuttle in to fight. It can barely fight. I have to say, a lone Hound. If you're not paying attention, it'll kill you, but wow. Actually, these guys are definitely bastards. You gotta watch them. See, he evaded most of that shit. Oh, got him in his engine. And... whoop. Good night. Fatality. The combat in this is so much fun. Like, the game is still in alpha, there's so many unfinished systems, but what's here is nice. And you remember my rule for indie games, and especially for early access games. Buy it if you think it's fun now. And I'd say for 15 bucks, honestly, for 15 bucks it's probably light, but I'm having a ton of fun with this. So yeah, we win. Which means we get to pick through and loot the cargo volatiles. Some interesting cargo. I love raiding people's supplies and then... hey there! Oh yeah. Our reputation is going up with the legitimate government, and the pirates hate us to hell. So, go again? We can't keep doing this because our combat readiness will go down and we'll need some time to recover, but as it is, we're good to go. There we go. He's gonna try to get us around us to our back, obviously, but as you can see, he didn't do quite enough point defense that time, and he's dead. Now, it looks like we're just having a ball here, and we are. But it is important to remember, we can't keep this up forever, and if we're challenged by any actual, like, significant kind of enemy, we'll be in some trouble. But bam! Credits. There's regular trade fleets and privateers and stuff. All kinds of news. Yeah, don't refit a ship outside a dock if you can manage it. We just kind of need to wait for our ship to recover some combat readiness, and we can see it down there at the bar. It does pretty fast. We've already passed about a month of game time. Pursuing Pirates even fight each other. No honor among thieves. Pirate smuggler, I seize you. Oh, I seize you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They don't know enough to run away yet. They will. They'll learn. So, I don't know what to say except take your targets when you can find them. We're getting lucky to get this many. Oh, I was going to mention, I noticed that this game already has built-in mod support, which is very interesting. He's not going to get killed nearly as hard from those missiles. He launched his flares. But this game has built-in mod support, which makes all the difference sometimes. I mean, it's such a simple thing. It costs you almost nothing to do it. Ah, there we go. Oh! There we go. Nice and easy. You can keep shooting the Hulk after you defeat them, but that... Oh, here we go. I was wondering when this would happen. So occasionally some of the crew won't die in the first attack. If you have Marines, you can board, but that's very high risk, high reward. And by like high risk, I mean like your ship physically docks itself to the enemy ship to deploy Marines, and if they self-destruct, you're dead too. Oof. But since we don't have any Marines, we're just gonna blow them to hell. Sometimes that'll destroy the whole ship, in which case, obviously, you don't recover as much, you know, salvage and stuff. There we go. That's nice. And yeah, really, you just do this. I mean, think about the money we started with. Now we have, noticeably more. Still not a gigantic amount. Pirate attack fleet pursuing us. Maybe time to make an exit. We're still very close to the hegemony world, so let's get out of here, because if they catch us, we won't enjoy it. We can get away. You can see their burn is 3, ours is 7. It would be faster, but we're carting a cargo shuttle around just so we can keep doing this. We may as well put into dock, see if we can sell what we have, and then go right back towards it, really, like, especially in the early game, just staying in the home system where... Look, the price has gone down significantly on supplies. That's really nice. Heavy machinery still ain't going for shit. Metals aren't going for much either. Don't they want volatiles? Well, the other planets certainly won't want them, so whatever. And I don't feel like going over there. I mean, the profit ratio versus burning more supplies to get there. You know, I don't know. Also mentioned, though, is that, again, we can put our veteran crew back, and in exchange get more just regular crew. And keep training them up. I mean, the cycle continues. We need to get it much better with the hegemony military. I will note, we can get some fighter squadrons, but you don't want fighter squadrons without a carrier. It's also fun times. I once watched someone buy this Hammerhead D for a reduced price, but the thing they don't tell you is degraded engines, compromised armor, faulty power grid. This thing just like broke. In the middle of the combat, it just stopped working. It's so not worth it. Like, it's cheap, but there's monetary values to be levied here. So there's not much for us to buy, like, actual fleet-wise. Yeah, we just sell our goods and keep trucking. That pirate attack fleet is headed for the Independence. Oh, there's a Tritachyon trade fleet in the area. We can't do much to interact with them, unfortunately. As I mentioned, conversation systems not really in yet. Food shortage on Eos, which is another... They're close. You know, one thing I could do is if these idiots manage to get themselves caught by one of Jangala's heavy defender fleets, then there could be some leftovers. Look at that, they're operating right at the capital. Shar is offering another bounty. There's trade fleets and smugglers about. The thing is... There, look, they're running from the pickets. Interesting. See, they lost some stuff. Now, they still have 2 destroyers, which means they're still way too tough for us to hack. It looks like they're fucking off now. They're well away. Good to keep an eye out, though. Unless they're... Whoa! I'm just gonna keep out of the way of... Whoa! Brave guys. Yeah, they got kind of fucked up. That's what we call emergent gameplay. Oh! Fuck you guys! Really? Pirate rampage, and this is why you don't loiter around inhabited planets, aside from wasting your supplies. Yes, yes. Seriously, don't you have better things to do? There's a fucking light cruiser. To be fair, that's not a bad toll. Although sometimes the game decides that just doesn't affect your relationship with the faction, which is unfortunate. Let's see if we can catch that trade fleet. I got a good feeling about it. Oh yes. Oh yes, my friends. Hey guys. A shuttle and a combat freighter. Well, we've seen this before. Standby missiles. Got him. The shuttle will be running away at top speed. I'm hopeful we can finish this fast, maybe? Nice. Yeah. Whoop. I managed to get smashed with my own missile. That's spectacular. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, Wolf class, not too durable. Pursue the enemy. Yeah, we want you. Maintain our contact. Oh, come on. Crap. Now we're risking malfunctions. Yeah. Smashed by my own fucking missile. Well, it's a shuttle, so it can't beat us. It's just, this is gonna suck. We need to kill it fast. Yes, I know. And I mean, we need to kill it, like, immediately. I hope our engines don't cut out until we get into range. I'm pretty sure we can handle it quick, though. Missile launcher down. Now, he should be at risk of malfunctions, too. We'll see if that's actually how it goes. Damn it. Well, he sure ain't going anywhere in a hurry. God, that shuttle dissipates heat like a motherfucker. But if he stops to vent heat, then he's fucked. See, his engines are misfiring, too. Missile launchers? No, I'm just out of ammo. Okay. Come here, you bastard. Forcing me to push my ship above the limit? Yes, our combat readiness also went down because I took a missile to the knee. God damn it. Okay, we win. Go, we're a crew. Ooh, I'm glad. That's a lot of supplies, which we're gonna need for repairing my dumbass. You'll notice we're not actually burning fuel to move around. That's for hyperspace travel between systems, which actually works a whole lot like Star Control. So yeah, we're heading into port for this one. We're so close to Jangala. Yes, I know. Thank you. We're heading into port immediately. We're gonna patch up the old ship. The reason I'm not changing my ships from the weird, awkward names we have now is, I don't know, I kind of hold to it's bad luck to change the name of the ship like that. So hey, a little more money, 20,000 already. That's not so bad. We're not doing so bad here. Eventually these planets are going to move out of their alignment like this. Good to keep in mind. Is there anything in my hold? No. You can rent out storage for 5,000, but there's storage right there, so you know. Syndrian Dictat. That's another faction. As are the Tritachyons. Since I actually know most of what's happening, it's hard to remember that this is kind of new to someone who's just watching this series. Athletic Church. You can probably guess what their stance on technology is. We're going to keep well clear of that. The pirate base is up there, which means that's where the smugglers will be too. A lot of pirate activity. Oof. Just in that little part of the system. We're gonna keep our distance. We are not gonna let this shit get us, smuggler. I bet you're a pirate. Some of them aren't. They're just, you know, neutral smugglers. But you never know. Smuggler. Gotta be watchful. There you are. Come here, come here. Oh shit. We're gonna need to run as soon as we're out of this combat. We can get away. We're probably much faster than them. But yeah. I am impressed with this game, I have to admit. Especially once you claw your way up to getting some status, some crew, a fleet. You can tell they really plan for more than just, you know, because lots of games have, you know, you and your one ship just cruising around the galaxy doing stuff. BAM! Not as many games have, you know, the fleet management aspects to it, and I like things that are on the macro scale, like senses of scale and all that stuff. Good work, everybody. I love this. This is a self-perpetuating cycle. If I can keep stealing their supplies, I can just hang here until my cargo space runs out. Assault chain gun. That's a heavy ballistic weapon. Our ship can't really do the ballistic thing. That's one good thing to note. So if you pick up ballistic weapons, you know, other ships might get it. Pirate raiders. That's interesting. They didn't want a part of that. Okay, watch this. Oh, there we go. Now, see, that might look tempting. Because that hegemony patrol just fucked those guys up. But the thing is, I'm seeing the icon for a wolf class in there. That's our ship. It'll be defective, but that's a rough fight. And if I fuck it up, I will regret it immediately. That'll be 2-on-1. They've got emergency speed since they ran, but now they have less speed. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that particular. See, even something as simple as that could make you really regret. Trade's being disrupted because of, you know, them pirates. I'll get you, that hedgehog. I kind of... Yeah, they see me. Let's mark a... Actually, let's try something else. Nope. Too close. Actually, we could probably get this bastard and then leave, yeah. A lot of this, I mean, you want to engage the one dude, because if you go and take on a large squadron, you'll just die. Even, a lot of this game is picking your battles appropriately. And, you know, our decisions from that are bearing fruit. Let's lock on so the missiles definitely know where to go. Sometimes they get a little confused about stuff. Wow, the turning arc on that was shit. Although taking out their engines, bonk. Right into the asteroid. Did that hit my shield? Well, I'm glad it didn't hit my hull again. We saw what that happened. Got him. And more life signs. Yeah, this time we just blow it to hell, which means we don't get nearly as much stuff, and none of the fuel, as you can imagine. Oh, it's a tanker. Well, first off, let's lead these assholes into a hegemony patrol. I'm pretty sure they're gonna lose, but we'll see. Yeah, they lost. How much is left? That's a combat freighter, if I've got it right. You know what? Fuck it. Let's take the tanker. Yeah, that's a big ass fuel tanker. Ooh. I might just say fuck it and go for that. But first off, light tanker. The enemy fleet's defeated already because, well, there's only a civilian ship left. You'll note they don't even try to fight. Like, the combat freighters are like combat ships, so sometimes they try to go, but this ain't happening. This big, bulky bastard. They are often armed. They're not often armed well. We launch our missiles as soon as we're in range. 6 of them. Whoa. See, that did nothing to our shields. And as a tanker, they probably don't want to get shot. Because that happens. There we go. Whee! No enemy forces managed to escape. As you can imagine, the tanker was carrying way more fuel than we could possibly get. Never get resources above your allotment. Almost never. Because your supply use climbs dramatically when you do such a thing. Way more than it's worth. So just grab there's so much fuel that's just gonna go just plain to waste. It's unfortunate, but what can you do, right? Bam! Oh, and now we're doing this thing. The bug where the menu refuses to pop up after a battle. That's no fun. This makes our fleets much faster, which is of immediate interest to me because you use less resources that way. We still have 2 skill points, which we can spend on this kind of stuff. Yeah. Looks reasonable to me. Yeah. That has the immediate benefit of increasing our fleet's burn rate to 8, which is as fast as the fastest enemies I've found. Let's go poke him. That other patrol might find him first. Maybe they're too much of a match for us. Ready to fight despite being pressed with superior. It might be a bad idea. We might ruin all the progress we've had. I've never gotten this reaction from the pirates. They know they're in fucking trouble. And the thing is, their combat readiness is so low, their engines are gonna give out and shit. Let's lock and load. 2v1 me, bro. Something a little more exciting than fighting the defenseless. We're gonna have to be careful with this one. You will note they're both damaged. I don't want to set a... I'll set the wolf as the target just so I know where it is. There's like scatter rockets he's firing. Let's force him to raise shields, shall we? Now it is a defective wolf. It's still a combat vessel. You know what? Let's back off. vent our flux. Now he's warping forward. He's not going to catch us, though. Not in time. Notice they're doing a lot less damage to us, thanks to range. Let's vent again. This is a little close. This is dangerous. But those are unguided rockets. Ooh! That was a big hit. See, this is why I was worried. Alright, vent our heat. He's gonna move in now if he can. He's also experiencing equipment malfunctions. That's important to note. They still think they can take me. Otherwise they'd be running. It looks like he's running, I gotta say. No, he's not running. That's a shame. We gotta watch him. He's trying to line us up for his buddy. The AI can do that too. They're tricky bastards. You gotta watch them. Just check to make sure my mic wasn't muted. You gotta watch that too. There we go. That's one. Now we back off. This is a little close to be venting. I'm being a little cavalier here. Oh, don't let me do this to you, AI. Now we are building up heat because that was a long-range shot. Fuck it, let's vent too. He's venting. May as well share the fun. I wonder if we can... Gotta watch it. Oh, he's venting. Got it on a hit. We've used up our teleport though, we can't get away. We gotta be careful. We're the ones with more flux and we're in a corner of the map. I don't think I like this. Shields up. Ah, into the nebula. Is he gonna vent? Oh no, he's not gonna vent. He's not gonna vent. Run, 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 run. Gotta watch him. We took some hits on our armor, but we're still okay. Gotta watch him. We've been here a long time, but our hardened systems will let us hang for a while more. Our performance will start to degrade. I can feel it. Can probably even get info on when that's gonna happen. No, I'm sure it will happen. Don't worry. Whoa. Come on, vent. Vent, you fucker. Mirror matches can be dangerous, yo. Ooh. This is basically a full-out, brawl. Ooh! Almost got him. Remember, he's malfunctioning and defective. Yeah, they're defeated. They're even trying to run. That so ain't happening, though. I am so not gonna let you run. There we go. Ooh, that was a duel. Let's see how this game can be surprisingly strategic. It's good. It's a good game. It looks like after this we're full up. Yeah, can't even bring the fuel along as like cargo. It's just not gonna. Ooh, a mining blaster's nice. That's one of the weapons we actually need to like keep. Yeah. After that we're full up. I'm out of here. Very nice. At least we could use that to prevent that glitch from happening. I don't know if it's evident yet, but sometimes when you get out of a battle, you just don't get the menus anymore, which is... We can actually sell half of our fuel, because I'm not planning on traveling outside the solar system just yet. And as you saw, we accumulate fuel like it's nothing. So we may as well sell half, make a tidy profit, because fuel's actually going for an absurd amount at the moment. Supplies are still cheap, that's nice. Metals are suddenly in good demand, or we're just selling a lot of them. We're going... Since I'm planning on going to our storage and putting some of these items in storage, I think... Yeah, look, the trade disruption is causing this sort of thing, which is actually rather favorable to us. We take back the heavy machinery. Light dual machine guns will be useful. I don't hold much stock in the Annihilator, personally. These weapons will be handy when we accumulate a bigger fleet. Excuse me. And as always, we turn over some of our crew. Several of them died at some point, which is, you know, pretty much my fault. How many can I get away with 2? As you'll notice, our supply consumption goes up as we have more people aboard. This is the maximum we can get away with on 2 supplies per day, which is a very low amount. We're running high-speed, low drag. Alright, looks good. We're accumulating bank, there's no doubt about it. We still can't deal with the hegemony mill. Actually, we can. They're willing to sell us a tanker. That's nice, but that's not what I want. I could have a condor, and I will. Now, smuggling's dangerous, and sometimes the results just fuck you over, but they ain't selling me no light carriers. So you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? No, I don't want that. Actually, wait a second. Is that the open market? Here's the thing. The combat freighter has a flight deck too? No, wait. No, it doesn't. That's the wrong thing. It is a big-ass freighter. There's one of these freighters that has a flight deck on it. Whatever. Okay, we're good for right now. Asharu is hilariously close to us, like... quite favorable conditions to just bop over real quick and hope we're not noticed by a customs patrol. We are friendly with them, which means their custom patrols won't hit us as often. Here's hoping. Vulcan for 6. Or the Vulcan's 4. We give them the light dual machine gun from behind. Adjust weapon groups. There we go. Why did I need to adjust that? The heavy blaster is nice. The mining blaster is another one that goes in the same slot. It's less points, but I like it a lot less, so that's the end of that chapter, really. We could definitely leave some items in storage here. Leave the mining. Now, the one thing to keep in mind is when you leave stuff at a port, it's possible for the port owner to become hostile towards you, in which case you lose all your shit. Unless you can smuggle it out, but... abandoned. There is nobody here to trade with. And nobody here to stop us if we use this as storage. It's still nice. It means I don't have to cart it around in my ship all the time, which again increases the high-speed, low-drag nature of our mission. Pop into a Sharu. Yeah, it's a better deal. I mean, we're coming here anyway. Might as well. I get the feeling food would go for a lot. Let's take some notes. Food is going for 43 credits. This is the first game in years that made me want to write down notes. Like, actually, you know, like old school games sometimes did, like Starflight. I'll remember as a kid trying to play Starflight, and I didn't understand half the shit that was going on. But I know Dad had pages and pages of notes about this game, and I could like literally not understand most of it, but man, that was cool. Let's check their market conditions. They need food. They're exporting food. I don't know. I think I can give you guys some advice on that. They need luxury goods, food, heavy machinery. We could load up on that and go sell some. Now the thing is, sometimes you won't make a profit doing that. It's not quite as exciting as fucking up pirates. But let's check the commodities, since we're right here. Heavy machinery. I don't think the profit from the heavy machinery would be too good. Food, on the other hand. Here's the thing. They need food there, but we wouldn't make, like, any profit running food. So, see, that's the kind of thing. You can do economic runs in this game. It's not quite as deep as the combat yet. But hey. I feel like doing at least one more run. We can get a carrier in the fleet. We can go to other places. One thing that concerns me is there's no more wolf frigates for sale. That's just a big damn shame. Notable is that some smugglers will, when they're near the pirate areas, they'll be marked as pirates because they're dealing with pirates. But then when they get away, they're just marked as independent smugglers. Legitimate businessman. Alright, the hegemony likes us due to doing some good business. Some good legit business. I'm gonna stick nice close to the base. Those are raiders. As you can see, pirate activity has been suppressed pretty thoroughly thanks to that bounty. And yes, you can see the planets physically orbit, which is ultra cool. Alright, you fucker. Well, you're loading orange there. That's something we don't want to miss. Son of a bitch. Looks like they got away from these guys because they're too fucking slow. You're too slow. And again, he thinks he can take me, even though running is... I don't know, he can't really get away from me, but... Contact. I love the UI and the... What the hell? I was gonna say, I love the UI and the style of this game. It's got great style. He's a dead end. Yeah. GG. GG, matey. I think you should get more of your combat readiness back. Actually, I was about to say you should get more of it back if the fight was short, but you do, actually. I got 40% of my combat readiness back, because it was one salvo. Assault chain guns. These will be useful when we get, like, capital ships and whatnot. It will come in handy.